calls in at the nearest drop box. You grab a girl, you get in the gondolas, they got the Italian guys singing to you. And these are real Italian guys. I think the guys in my neighborhood like, hey, get the broad, get in the boat, come here. Don't be a pussy, this is beautiful shit we got over here. These are the real Italian guys. Che fate Lucia, astro la gente, amore. Go ahead, I don't know. I went to Rome, saw the Vatican. You ever see the Vatican? Yeah. It's tacky. It's overdone. It's like Graceland with Jesus. It's too much. Thank you for laughing. My mother hates that joke. I did that on TV about 3 months ago. She's still not talking to me. She hands the phone to my father when I call up now. Hello? Hi, Ma. Did you see Letterman? Joe, it's him. My mother's a hardcore Catholic. She has an oscillating Jesus fan in the living room. I'm dead. Your fault. That's the symbol of the Catholic religion. Jesus hanging on a cross, and he died for your sins. They told me that when I was a little boy, like, Jesus died for you, Adam. Oh! What have I done? I couldn't go to church. I was terrified. I always pictured Jesus doing this. You happy now? At least Buddha was a fat guy flipping a pizza like, who's hungry? Rub my belly for luck. There's no judgments here. Lucky numbers 2, 5, 11, 40. See, I'm of the belief that there's one God, but there's many different religions, so it's just a question of which long-distance company you pick. The Pope came to New York. Did you see him? He's cute, isn't he? Little German Pope. He's cute, but he's got that look in his eye, you know. I can't explain it. It's just kind of like... You don't know what he's thinking. Like, it took Poland in 27 days. He's gonna snap any minute, man. Especially like when it comes to reform or something. He goes, there will be no change, yes? There will be no women priests. Boys will not kiss boys, and nobody wears a condom. Jesus loves you. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, out. Hogan, get the car. God's gonna get us all killed. Terrorists convinced thousands of people to kill themselves in the name of God. I can't convince two of my friends to help me move. And I think human arrogance will be the demise of civilization. Look, if you think God is talking to you, and you understand God, and God needs you to kill somebody else for him, if that's what you truly feel, just sit down till that feeling goes away. Because I'm fairly certain if God wants somebody dead, that guy is dead, okay? He don't need you. He's got the key to the lightning cabinet, so just settle down. You arrogant, finite, carbon-based life form. Really hardcore religious people that can't accept someone else's nonviolent code of conduct are dangerous to society, and they smell fucking awful. I don't know what the correlation is. The closer people think they get to God, the further away from soap and water they have to be. Doesn't matter what religion it is. I sat next to a Hasidic Jew on a plane. I tried to roll down the window at 30,000. It sucked. Are you kidding me? Can't you pray and bathe at the same time? I met a Maharishi from India. He smelled like curried shit. It was so bad my nose spoke. My nose actually said, "What is that?" Tell the eyes to find a way out and get the feet moving. Namas go. I met a hippie chick from Berkeley. She I still slept with her. But yeah, I was with a girl for 5 years, and we didn't make it. We were never married. Marriage was a woman's idea. I figured that out. Yeah, there was no caveman somewhere like, me only have sex with you. No workout? Take half my stuff. Thank you, and why my impression of a caveman just sounded like an American Indian, I don't know. It did, didn't it? White men lie to us. We open casino. And there's tremendous social pressure to be married. Society wants you to be married. Married people want you to be married. It's like a pyramid scheme, really. It's an emotional pyramid scheme. I guess they figure, look, I'm not happy with my life if I can get 2 other people. I learned a lot, though. I did. I learned, gentlemen, I learned if you live with a woman and there's only one bathroom in your home, give it to her. Go shit in the yard. Trust me. It's humiliating, but you'll save a lot of conflict. They need room for all their supplies. You should have seen all the stuff in the shower. Puffs and scrubs and lotion. The upkeep on a 1975 Jewish girl is amazing. I didn't know what half the stuff was. You know, for 2 days I washed my hair with apricot facial scrub. It's all greasy and matted down. I look like a Pakistani nightclub owner. Welcome to Club Karachi. Come. Ladies' night, girls, veils, half-mast. Come, my friend. Believe me, I know it's not easy to live with me. I'm a comic. I'm an insecure egomaniac. You know how big my ego is? I keep a journal and I'm lying in it. Is that alarming to anybody else? I read it the other day. I'm like, I didn't invent the cotton gin. What? I have no patience. I'm very immature. I have a temper. I yell. But I'm a good guy. Look, I know we just met, but I'm a lovely little man. I really am. I will instinctually make the virtuous choice to benefit humanity. I'm very proud of that. I believe in humanity. People suck. People just suck. I'll let you into traffic. If I don't get that little wave, now I have to run you off the road. What am I, the bandit running blocker for you, snowman? And I get so angry. You know how angry I get? I gave myself Tourette's. Did you ever give yourself Tourette's? Did you ever twitch and blurt out obscenities for no apparent reason? I'm usually all alone, driving in a car. It's a nice day, but out of nowhere, just fuck. That can't be healthy. Just random spikes of fury coming out of you. I get it from my father. My father's either pissed off or asleep. I asked him, I said, Pop, how come you're so angry? Helps to hold down the rage. My father's got exquisite anger. It's total communication. You're never going to look at my father and think, I wonder what's on his mind. I got arrested when I was 16 years old. Kid stuff. Stole a car. The local cops finally said, come on, kid, we're going to take you home. No. Lock me up, give me the chair, but don't wake my father up. They take me to the station, they call my father. Mr. Ferrara, we have your son here at the 4th precinct. Keep him. He made me spend the night in jail. In the morning, I heard the truck pull up. I looked out of the cell. Out of the corner of the cell, I see him. He's signing. He didn't say a word. He's just sitting there. He looks into the cell and just goes. A 20-year police captain opened up the bars like this. Oh, fuck. I get my communication skills from my father, too, which is nothing. Absolutely nothing. He's 66 years old. He's down to grunts at this point in his life. Pop, you hungry? Pop, you cold? Pop, how'd the Mets do? And that's what killed my relationship. Well, that'll kill any relationship if you can't communicate. That's the key to a relationship. That's how you build intimacy, through communication. It's very important to talk and listen to your partner so you can both grow as a unit. And when life throws you little things, you can really be prepared. It's just talking and talking and talking. And I was listening to every word because I thought, no, there was a point. There's no point. You know, some people hire maids, they hire nannies. I should have hired a gay guy for her to talk to. Because there were so many things I just didn't care about. Should you reupholster this couch? You get a new one. I don't know what to do with this room. What do you think? Ramon, you're up. Let's go. You're on the clock. It was a psychotic, babbling conveyor belt of nonsense. I went to get my nails done, but they didn't have the polish I want, so they put on clear coat, but it obviously has a pink tinge to it. Look at that. Doesn't that look pink to you? I told them to square up the tips, but they round them. I don't speak Korean. How the hell am I supposed to communicate? And Ramon would come running in. What do you do? You can't talk to him like that. His head will explode. Why does she do that, Ramon? I don't know, honey, but I'm here now. Come on, you come with me now, baby. I'm gonna sit you on the couch, I pour you a little tequila, we put on ESPN, you watch the rednecks play poker, you like that, papi, yeah. Thank you, Ramon. I wish you had a vagina. I know, honey, so do I. So we started therapy soon after that. I figured if I'm talking to imaginary gay guys, it's time to get help. We went to the couples therapy. I sat there, I looked at the guy, I said, all right, doc, what do we do? Well, Adam, you see, I can't tell you what to do. Really? For $125 an hour, could you put out cheese? Maybe. Why don't you pull your beard? Look like you're thinking. What do these diplomas mean, Sigmund? He said, okay, we're going to play a game called Total Honesty. Okay. This guy's a moron. What? Nothing. Just warming up. So she looks at me, and she goes, Adam, you don't listen. It's very frustrating. I talk to you, and talk to you, and you don't listen. You just don't listen. I know. I'm trying, baby. I really am. It's just that I don't care. I don't want to lie to you, honey. You are the most important person. I love you. I will support you. I will take a bullet for you, baby. Just shut up. You see, Doctor, this is what he does. He comes close to real emotion and he makes a joke out of it because he can't. And don't you laugh at him. You're encouraging this behavior. We have very serious problems here. You know, I think he might be homosexual. He screams out the name Ramon in his sleep, okay? The doctor did say something I didn't get at the time, but it proved to be true later on. He goes, Adam, see, the problem is you've come from two different backgrounds. But doctor, this is a fascinating theory, possibly because we're not brother and sister. Did you ever think of that? Yeah. Because culturally, it wasn't that big a stretch. I'm Italian, Catholic, she's Jewish, and the values are the same. It's food, family, and guilt. Her family, the guilt's better, and my family, the food's better. Because Jewish food, man. Happy Hanukkah, here's your bowl of bluff. There you go. Is the ha-ha fresh? Everybody save room for... You like our food, Adam? Yeah, horseradish and shit. This is wonderful. You know, if the bread was leavened, it would ruin everything. We also eat bitter herbs. You people have suffered enough. Order a pizza, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, I just always wanted to say that to her, and I never did. I remember the food at the holidays. We used to go to her house for that holiday they got called Passover. They leave the door open waiting for Elijah. We were there all night. This guy never showed. I played along with him. Now, is that him? Does Elijah have a Mercedes? MD plates, Dr. Elijah? No? Sorry. Her mother was pissed. You should have seen her trying to defend me. It's okay, Ma. He's a comedian. No, he's an asshole, okay? He's in there with 2 yarmulkes on his chest like a bra. He's got the dreidel out playing roulette with your cousins. They're betting on Gimel. It's a shanda. One of the cultural differences that proved to be challenging was, I learned this from her, Jews are raised to ask questions. You have to ask questions like, why? How come? How much? That much? Why should I spend that much? And Italians, we don't want to ask questions because we don't want any information. Look, I didn't see nothing. I don't know nothing. Don't subpoena me, all right? So the questions start driving me crazy. Just question after question, morning, noon, and night with the questions. It was like falling asleep at the Spanish radio station on. Yo quiero pregunta, pregunta, pregunta. Yo quiero pregunta, pregunta, pregunta. Híjole. What is with the questions, ladies? Why do you think we possess some mysterious knowledge we're keeping from you? We go to see a movie. She's like, now who's that guy? Did I write this fucking thing? I came in with you. How the hell do I know who that guy is? What do you want me to do? Show up early? Do me a favor, fast forward. She's going to have questions I need to know the answers to. I don't know, she thinks I'm smart or something. And every guy I speak to says the same thing. Yeah, well, what are you going to do? There's nothing you can do. Nothing. God designed the dyadic unit for survival, for procreation, for achievement, because the rest of this world doesn't care about you. The rest of this world's going to tell you, no, you can't. And you fall in love. The person that believes you is going to tell you, of course you can. Christopher Columbus discovered a new world. Think about that. The prevailing belief at that time was the earth is flat. People were terrified. You're going to sail off the end of it into oblivion. In the seas are giant serpents that are going to swallow you whole. And Columbus didn't care. He made that voyage anyway. You know why? Mrs. Columbus would not shut up. That's why. And he filled up 3 boats with guys willing to take that risk. He told them all, gentlemen, this mission is certain death. I no care, Chris, her mother, she lived with us. No, leave me here. So, you know what? But it works. The design does work. I achieved more when I was with her than I thought I ever could, and she made me a better man. And for some reason, I thought she was smarter than me, but I learned this. Gentlemen, your wife, your girlfriend, mother of your kids, the one you'll take that bullet for, she's just as stupid as you. You know that. How smart can she be? She picked you, so... Life is scary. Hold on to each other, fuck when you can, fight when you have to, and ride it out. Then you wonder why she left me. Fuck when you can, fight when you have to. Yeah, let's get that embroidered on the pillow. That's really going to brighten up the family room, you miscreants. So she leaves, right? It's all over. I'm sitting in my parents' basement. I'm a grown man living in my parents' basement. I crawled inside a bottle of Maker's Mark. I stayed there for about 3 weeks. Oh, it's warm in Kentucky. Middle of the night, my father comes down the stairs. He's wearing a robe. He's got a Lucky Strike and a baseball bat. He takes one look at me and just goes, thanks, Pop. Sat down next to me, grabbed a bottle. It's the first time I ever had a drink alone with my father. Took a hit, turned around and just said, women. What are you going to do? Say, you know, son, married guy is going to die before his wife. And a single guy is going to die before a married guy. So when it comes to death, women are carriers. What? Yes. I love your mother. I love your mother with all my heart, but she is going to kill me. No, Pop, it was me. I messed it up. You didn't mess nothing up. What'd you do? Did you yell? Ooh. Let me guess, you didn't listen. Yeah, how'd you know? How'd I know? Tell you something, women are very sensitive, okay? Very emotional. They're kind, they're nurturing, they're beautiful, ain't they? And every one of them is full of shit. What? They're full of shit. They don't want you to talk to them. They don't want you to listen to them. They want you to agree with them. And if you don't agree with them, they just keep talking and talking and talking until you do. It's not a conversation, it's erosion. They will talk and talk and ask again, rephrase, wait 3 days, bring it up one more time, till finally you just go, fine. You know what, honey? Do whatever the hell you want to do. And then she'll look at you and say, see, I'm glad we talked about it. My parents have been married for 40 years. They fight. My father hasn't picked up the phone in my house in 40 years. Drives my mother crazy. Did you hear the friggin' phone? Yep, leave it alone, it'll stop. Why don't you answer it? It's never good news, that's why. Someone's gonna ruin my day, I'm gonna make them work for it. So I bought him an answering machine. I figured out how to solve the problem. My mother's like, Joe, I want you to leave the message. I want people to hear a man's voice when they call the house. Push this thing in. Push here to record your greeting. What your callers will. Beep. Look, I ain't giving you a ride. I ain't got any money. I don't care who's dead, and I ain't calling you back. Beep. That was on for 3 days before she caught it. And another week after that, because they couldn't figure out how to get it off. They fight, but I know they love each other. After 40 years, my father still holds my mother's hand. Like, Ma, he's yelling, but he loves you. He's still holding your hand. He's afraid I'm going to hit him. That's why. We hit a bump this year. My pop got cancer. And I hope your family's never faced with it, but if you got to go through it, you're quickly going to learn the character of the people you come from. And I was very proud of my old man, because I panicked when he told me. I was on the road. I called him in the hospital. I said, Pop, I just heard. I'm coming, all right? Don't worry. This is nothing. It's not like it used to be. They got all kinds of stuff there today. They just knocked this right out. How you doing? How am I doing? I got a pipe in my pecker. How's your day going? So we all showed up, the whole family showed up. Well, one of my brothers couldn't be there because something happened and it wasn't his fault. And it's never his fault, but something always happens, and I shouldn't judge because I don't know. There's one in every family. There's one in every friggin' family. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, it's you. We're sitting in the doctor's office, and the doctor's telling me and my other brother, look, I don't want you boys to worry. This cancer isn't hereditary. It comes from one thing and one thing only. I'm like, oh, please say Jell-O. Come on, Jell-O. No, cigarettes. I'm all out of excuses. So I quit. I quit right there. Because in that moment, my parents got old right in front of me. My pop's 66, but he's a hard 66. He's got the cancer. He had a 90% blockage in his heart we had to fix. He's a diabetic. He shoots himself up twice a day with this insulin they make from a lizard hormone. It works. His blood sugar's fine, but in the afternoons, he likes to sun himself on a hot rock. Keeps trying to sell me auto insurance. And my mother's at that age where women start to dress like Elvis. You know the big rhinestone sequin jumpsuity things? And the hip is bad, so she swivels when she walks. Ma, are there any leftovers? They still live in the house I grew up in. Except now it's got that grandma house smell. You know the grandma smell? It's like mothballs and disappointment. Ma, is there any Lysol? It's there. It's on the shelf next to the broken dreams. So, came time for the chemo, and I sat my pop down. I called in every favor I had. I got my hands on some money. I greased who I had to grease. And we're in the garage. And I told him, I said, Pop, look, it's all taken care of. I got you to the best hospital in the city, all right? Don't ask me how. Don't ask me why. Your name is on the top of that list. And all I need you to do is walk through that door, and I want you to beat this thing down. You hear me? Yeah, kid, thanks. You stepped up. Don't think I don't notice that, huh? Good man. But we go for this chemo thing. We're going to go over here by the house. So, Pop, look at me. I got you the best shot we got at beating this. Yeah, I know, son. And I looked at that city hospital. I really did. But this is going to be a 2-3 month deal. And where you got to go, it's got all those stairs. And your mother don't climb the stairs that good no more. So that can't work for us. He's looking right down the barrel at it, and his priority is my mother can't climb those stairs no more. That's the same man made me shovel the driveway with a broken arm. Pop, I can't hold the shovel. Stick it in your ass and walk backwards. And I got it. In that moment, I got it. He's the head of the house. That's his woman. Whether that's right or wrong, healthy or not, he's going to take care of her. And that's how he defines himself. And I got that from my old man, too. That's why when she left, I was a mess. I had nowhere to go. I didn't know what to do. I was like one of those sharks you see in the Discovery Channel. You know, when they smack him in the nose with the bang stick, like... I started getting panic attacks. You ever get a panic attack? Yeah, that's a nice way to go through life. What a lovely day. And the only way you get rid of a panic attack is you have to talk about it. Yeah, I'm going to call up my friends. Hey, Philly, I think I'm getting panic attacks. Really? You ever think you're a pussy? Do you ever think of that? I mean, I'm no doctor, but you could be a pussy, is what I'm saying. Well, it sounds like acute pussy syndrome to me, sweetheart. Check your urine. Is it pink? That was a mess. I went to see a shrink. I'm such an Italian, too. My friends are like, so how's it going with the shrink? He didn't get nothing out of me. I love my mother. I ain't gonna roll on her. They put me on Zoloft. that's fun. Your mouth dries up, you start shaking. This is much better. Oh, I can't wait for the anal leakage. That's what I need is a wet ass and a positive attitude. That's just what I'm looking for. This is all of life for me. I just had a bad year, man. Did you guys have a good year or a bad year? How's the tuberculosis? Is everything better? Easy. The hell was that? You just coughed up a bar stool. What was that? Let's put this in the foyer. It's from the mucus collection. Are you all right, pal? You sure? Check your nuts. One of them dropped. I think I heard something hit the floor. Okay, I had a bad year. Did you guys have a good year or a bad year? Yeah. You had a good year? Nice. We had a good year. We all found Jesus, and the dog started shitting diamonds. I had an awful year. I was watching a New Year's countdown like this. Hurry up! Let's go! And there was Dick Clark with the stroke. 8, 7, 7, 7. Somebody want to give Dick a shove, please? 7, 6, happy 1988. I believe in karma, though. You believe in karma? Yeah. Do you ever think to yourself, what the hell did I do in a past life to get the ride I'm on now? Did I give Lincoln the theater tickets? What the hell did I do? Abe, front row, balcony. Take the wife. It's on me. Yeah. But I understand that you shouldn't do the right thing because you fear punishment or you expect profit. You should do the right thing because the right thing is the right thing to do. Can I get an amen? Mm-hmm. And it works. Karma works. I got a girl now. Oh, that's what Daddy likes. She's beautiful. She gives me permission to be positive. It's very important for a guy like me, because I come from people that don't know what to do with happy. You know when happy shows up, like, hey, aren't we having a good time? Yeah, well, shit can happen. And she's beautiful. The female form is just enchanting, man. Guys, think about your woman. Everything is shaped nice. It's all soft and tucked in and mysterious and hair. No hair, hair, no hair. You ever see a naked guy? Disgusting. Aberrant patches of hair just missing from it. two balls dangling down. It looks like a Christmas tree in January. Just standing there waiting for someone to put it away. Come on, man, it's cold. She's beautiful. Just the way she arches her back, reaching for the orange juice in the morning, I want to tackle her right there on the kitchen floor. You want some juice, baby? Come here. What's the matter with you? You're wearing the red underwear. What'd you think was going to happen? Stay still. Find somebody to love that loves you back. Doesn't matter who it is, your family ain't gonna like them anyway. You know that. Your family thinks they know what's best for you. Religion will tell you who you can choose from, even the government. The president actually wants to make a constitutional amendment prohibiting gay marriage, which goes against, I don't know, the very foundation of the country. All men are created equal, except these faggots over here. Did you read the thing before you took the job? Who cares? Suck a dick, sing a song, pay your taxes. Just knock it off with the parades. Any gay people here, we get it. You're a festive bunch. Knock it off. I like women. You don't see me tying up traffic for the annual Pussy Festival, do you? Of course, I'd hold it in the spring. I'm watching the Gay Pride Parade every year in New York City. Not for support. I got to get across 6th Avenue to get home. Every year it's the same thing. All right, Dorothy, give me the sign. My friend David's gay. He's getting married, and his mother's upset that the guy's not Jewish. Some people just have a line in the sand. I was at the engagement party. His mother was drunk. Like, well, apparently it's too much to ask that the bride be circumcised. If you look at a group of people that had faith, it's got to be the Jews. The Jews followed Moses through the desert for 40 years with no map. There had to be one guy in the back like, hey, I don't think he knows where he's going. Mine, 15 years ago. Cycles, we're walking in cycles. No, don't shush me, Sheila. Enough is enough. I don't give a damn if he hears me or not. You lost, Moses, you cockeyed bastard. Get the bags, we'll open a deli. This is bullshit. Don't get me wrong, I believe in God. I just hope he doesn't write stuff down. Because I made a lot of deals with God, and if I get audited, he's going to pull my file and send down some leg-breaking angel to collect it. Excuse me, Chuckle Boy. Let's review. Please don't let her be pregnant, and I'll never do it again. I'll never drink again. I'll never drink again. I'll never drink again. Please don't let her be pregnant, and I'll never drink again. Yes, I believe in God. I believe in the spiritual precept of wholeness. We're given everything we need. The answers lie within. Go within, my son. I have no time to meditate. None. I live in New York City. I have ADD. I have a caffeine addiction. I'm an American. We're not known for our patience. We just started a war without double-checking the facts. Are you kidding me? They're buying uranium from Africa. Really? That's what Randy told me. Send them in. And the world hates us. The world can't stand us. Oh, those Americans. You know they wash themselves every day. Because the rest of the world thinks Americans are arrogant. And you know, fuck you. Yeah, we're arrogant people. This is a horrible country. That's where everyone's coming here for a better life. How many people have a timeshare in Yemen? Anyone? Go during the stoning season. It's fabulous. Who needs Disneyland? I was just in Florida, too. My grandma passed away. Oh, thank you. She's 92 with one leg. We saw it coming. But my dopey cousins are at the funeral like, why? She's 92 with one leg. Why? How about what took so long? My grandmother's last words were, fucking finally. She had everything wrong with her. Every system was shutting up. Parts were falling off the woman. She wouldn't go, man. She was like a Dodge Dart. You couldn't kill her. The doctors were coming out of her hospital room like, Night before they take a leg off. I'm sitting in a hospital room and rubbing a little head. She had that dandelion hair. You know, it was white and there wasn't a lot of it, like a dandelion. You just wanted to go up behind her like, make a wish. What you do to my hair? I never felt so helpless in all my life. She was comforting me. I'm like, Grandma, what can I do? She's like, Adamo, there's nothing you can do. It's not you, Adamo, it's God, you know? God, he wants me just not all at once. So she finally passes away. We go to the funeral. And if you've never seen Italians lay their dearly departed to rest, it's very tasteful. Flowers all over the body. Big horseshoe flowers like she won the Kentucky Derby or something. Good luck in heaven. I'm standing over the body. Tears are falling out of my eyes. My dopey cousin leans in like, she looks good, huh? Not too much makeup. They sewed the mouth straight. This is beautiful work we're looking at it. What the fuck is wrong with you? Watch, she looks peaceful, so I'm trying to tell you. Of course she looks peaceful. She's dead, you idiot. What'd you expect her to look like? Like a beaver getting hit by a truck? It's a funeral. It's a somber occasion. How many times have you heard? How was the funeral? Rowdy. She got up. Do you ever get a good look at your family and think to yourself, if I wasn't related to them, I'd have nothing to do with these people. But back at the house, he's eating. He's like, this prosciutto is fresh. That's the way she would have wanted it. No. You know what she would have wanted? You dead and her here eating the prosciutto. That's what she would have wanted. She never liked you, jackass. They're lunatics. Absolute lunatics. My other cousin comes up to me and is like, look, I understand this is a very stressful time for all of us. The sadness is upon us. Maybe you want some ecstasy? I can't even have dairy. What, are you kidding me? Listen, look, I got something here gonna make you see the big picture. Really gonna open up your eyes about a lot of things, okay? I got acid. Acid? What did you just get out of a time warp? Who the hell has acid? You know, I think you gotta be careful now. See, there's good trips and there's bad trips. Whatever's on your mind when you come onto the acid, that's the kind of trip you're gonna have. I don't want any of this, okay? I don't need my mortgage coming to life. Please. Bad enough it's on my back for 30 years. I don't need it sitting on the couch talking to me, all right? I'm never getting any smaller. You know that. I'm not getting any smaller. My savings is melting. They're out. My family's out of their minds. I got an Uncle Tony. We call him Uncle 8 o'clock. Every time he comes over our house, "Hi, Uncle Tony." Look, if anybody asks, I've been here since 8 o'clock, huh? He's always got a scam, Uncle Tony. When he wants to mail a letter, he puts the address he wants it to go to where the return address goes and throws it in the mailbox without a stamp. It gets marked insufficient postage and sent to the return address. I'm like, "Uncle Tony, no, that's mail fraud." Nah. That's brilliant. Are you kidding me? Mail fraud is like a chick with a dick or something. You know how cool my Uncle Tony was? He used to drive me to school. He would pull over 5 blocks before we got there, let me get behind the wheel so the kids could see me rolling up. I was 12. He picked me up after school. He had this giant Buick Electra. And he smoked those DeNobili cigars. They stunk. They were like Jersey in a wrapper. Just... He's like, "All right, what'd they learn you in school today?" "Well, Uncle Tony, they told us if you give a man a fish, he eats for a day. But if you teach a man to fish, he eat for the rest of his life." "All right, that's wrong. You give a man a fish, that man owes you a fish and a half. Every day he don't pay you back, it goes up another half a fish. You don't get no fish a couple, 3 weeks, you gotta break his rod and reel and send a message, kid, all right? Who are you, Mrs. Paul, giving away all this fish, for God's sake? Sink his boat, that'll get his attention." I lost my virginity when I was 14 years old to a woman who was 38. Hold your applause. I had nothing to do with it. There's a knock on the door. "Hello? You Adam? Uncle Tony says happy birthday. Stay still." Two seconds later, I'm standing there in this confused state of euphoria, and the phone rings. "Hello?" "Don't tell your mother." I go to see him now, he denies everything. Denies everything. "I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what this person is or where you get these stories from. Get out of here. My grandkids are here. Knock it off." Everything's different now. He's got grandkids. My girlfriend and I are talking about having a baby. Well, she talks about it, and I black out. I don't know what kind of father I'm